Okay, the next question comes from Zachary, age 9.
Oh, wow.
And this is a really touching question. He says, thank you for being so brave. Would you help me tell the world I'm gay too? I want to be brave like you.
Wow. Well, Zachary, if you're here and you want to give a wave, let me know. Hey! It took me a long time to figure out how to tell even my best friend that I was gay, let alone to go out there and tell the world. And to see you willing to come to terms with who you are, come to terms with who you are, come to terms with who you are, in a room full of 1,000 people, thousands of people you've never met, that's really something. So let me tell you a couple things that might be useful. The first thing is that it won't always be easy, but that's okay, because you know who you are. And that's really important, because when you know who you are, you have a center of gravity that can hold you together when all kinds of chaos is happening around you. That's the first thing I want you to know. The second thing I want you to know is that you'll never know who's taking their lead from you, who's watching you, and deciding that they can be a little braver because you have been brave. When I was trying to figure out who I was afraid that who I was might mean that I could never make a difference. And what wound up happening instead is that it's a huge part of the difference I get to make. I never could have seen that coming. And you'll never know whose life you might be affecting right now, just by standing here, right now. There's a lot of power in that.
Yo, I don't even know where to start with this video. I really don't. I mean, this is scary. I'm serious. I mean, if you're a believer, but if you're a believer and you say you support Pete Buttigieg, I don't even know what to say. I really don't. That scares me. I mean, what? I'm speechless. We're at a falling away big time. And now, mind you, this man proclaims to be a Christian Episcopalian. And if you know anything about the Episcopalian church, they fell off a while back with this whole alphabet community stuff. They went full force, all in, head forward, dived into the pool, and they've been drowning ever since in that mess. So, but yeah, Pete, oh my gosh, you should have directed that question to a different way and told that kid to focus on other things like the school and what do you want to be in life and video games or books and things of that nature. You're already talking about, I mean, leading this young kid down a path of discovering his sexuality at 9 years old. I don't know. Oh, wait a minute. This has to be a hoax. This has to be a hoax. This has to be a hoax, because there is no way that this actually happened. Somebody put this together. Y'all planned it out. Y'all playing a game on the American public. This is all a psychological operation, a psyop. It's gotta be, because for something like this to go down in front of crowds of people and this little kid, this is straight demonic. Yo, Pete, get your game together. See, I gotta hold the camera right. Get your game together, dude. You can't do that to that young man. He's a child. And shame on the parent. Wow. Y'all, this stuff is wild. Pete Buttigieg needs to come down off that stage, because You are not equipped to lead the country if you're going to do things like that when it relates to children. You're not equipped. You're absolutely not equipped. All right, y'all. This is James from the ImFreeProject. Remember, subscribe, share, and like. If y'all haven't seen the video, well, you just did because, I attached it. But, wow. I don't know what to say. Holla. Whew. Keep Jesus first, y'all. Keep Jesus first, because some things are happening right now that are opening doors. For the man of perdition to come. Keep your eyes open and stay focused on God and God's word, and live for his glory. All right? Y'all holla. Peace.